Hey guys, Jess here. I'm back with another 20-minute motivator, and I actually started doing this project before I decided to record because I thought this would just be fun to hop on, chat with you guys, and get something accomplished. So for tonight's 20-minute motivator, as you can see, we are organizing wood veneer. What you don't see is the entire huge pile to my left of all my other embellishments I am trying to repackage. Let me see if I can give you a sneak peek. Yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness. So this is everything that has been in my craft room that I just need to package and organize and take care of. And yeah, there's a lot going on. So we're starting with wood veneer because I bought this beautiful, pretty little organizer I've had my eye on for a long time. It's the We Are Memory Keeper. Oh, I don't know the official name of it. We Are Memory Keeper. It's bloom or flower embellishment organizer. I've kind of held off like buying it, but I found it I think on sale for like $10, and I was like, it's so cute. Like I need it in my life. And it's functional. Look how cool that is. I just think that is so cool. So what I'm doing right now, if you can tell, I'll bring it up a little closer, is I'm actually putting all my tiny wood veneer pieces in here. So I'm sorting them out. Which is kind of nice because before I had them in this drawer, which is a system that works really well for me, and I'm still going to use this for my larger pieces. But what I like is that now I'm kind of organizing them a little bit in more detail. Like they're not just in a container all mixed together. I'm actually separating them out so I can quickly find what exactly I need instead of digging through as much. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind digging through my wood veneer, but this does make it a little easier. Plus it's a pretty piece of storage, a pretty storage container, so I said, why not? Let's try it out. So I've already started, but I figured I would have you guys join me and we could get something accomplished together. So I need to set my timer here. Hold on a second. For 20 minutes, there we go. And let's get something done. So how have y'all been? What's going on? What's new? Warmer weather is happening. Oh, isn't it so nice? I'm so excited about the warmer weather. I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to the warmer days. And I'm up here in Maine, and we're supposed to reach 60 by the end of this week, which I'm like, that's shorts weather for some people up here. So kind of excited about that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really excited. So yeah, so that's been good, and of course, work's been busy, life's been busy, and we're prepping so we are coming up on almost a year, my husband and I working from home, remote, and keeping my son home for a year, with the whole COVID thing going on. And so we've made a decision to have him go back to daycare at the beginning of April. And I'm excited for him because I think he really needs it. We've done the best we could with the situation, but he really needs interactions with his friends and kids his own age and structure and learning, and because we're mom and dad, and like he doesn't want to learn from us. I've tried. He just does not care. He wants to just play. So, we've been doing our best, but it's time to like send him back. We've been watching, the news and everything, how everything's going with the vaccines, and daycare's had a really great track record. They have had no issues whatsoever with COVID. The kids have stayed healthy, and so I've decided, my husband and I together have decided, I should say, it's like we're ready. We think it's a good time. So we're kind of gearing up for that and trying to prep him for, you know, returning to daycare. And during COVID, Wyatt has really enjoyed being home, and he doesn't really want to go anywhere. He's become quite the homebody. And so when I first told him, you know, hey, you ready to go back to daycare? He's like, no, I don't want to go. I want to stay here. I want to stay here with you and Dad. And we're like, well, and I was like, why? He's like, I just want to stay here. And so, so I brought out my phone and brought up Facebook, and there's a private Facebook group for daycare. And they share, you know, all the pictures and the fun stuff that the kids are doing. And so I started showing him like all the fun things the kids were doing, playing outside, and like the arts and crafts and all those other fun things. And he started looking, and he's like, ooh, he's like, I want to do that. And he's like, oh, there's my friend. And he's like, oh, there's my other friend. And he was starting to get so excited about going back. And so now he has asked like every day, he's like, can I go to daycare? Well, I'm ready to go. I want to go. So we're kind of gearing up for that now. I'm glad he's excited. I definitely think, you know, by the time we get there, the day arrives, he'll probably be singing slightly a different tune, but he absolutely loves it there. So, you know, I think we get over that first initial hurdle, and first couple days, maybe the first week, and then it will be like he never left. So that's kind of probably the big change that's going on at our house right now. And I'm mixed emotions about it. Like I'm nervous, but you know, I know it's the right thing to do. So yeah, so we have that, and work's been busy, and you know, trying to scrap as much as I can, and organizing, and yeah, all that fun stuff. So I'd love to hear what you guys have been up to, what's going on in your world, and what crafty projects you're working on. And since I'm organizing wood veneer here, I would love to hear from you how you organize your wood veneer. How do you know, do you do it in baggies, a drawer? Do you use this lovely bloom container? I'm going to call it a bloom. I'm not sure what it is, but that's what it, you know, reminds me of. Or do you use some other system? I think some people have used like bead boxes in the past, like where you keep like jewelry making supplies. So I'd love to hear how you organize your wood veneer. Or do you even use wood veneer? I absolutely love it. I don't use it enough, honestly. I need to use it more. But I absolutely love wood veneer. So I have these leaves, and I was tossing acorns in there, and you know what? I'm like, I don't want acorns in with my leaves. And then I've got these little tiny arrows in here. So what I've tried to do, the method to my madness here, is to kind of pull out all the smaller pieces, the things that kind of get lost when you're, you know, looking through a container like this, and putting them in this little, these individual compartments, these different compartments. So it's easier to find, because honestly, these little pieces are my favorite, because they add just a little something extra to a layout, and they're not overwhelming, and they're just that little bit extra. I don't know how else to explain it, but like that little bit extra that just tops off your layout, like finishes off, like sprinkles on a cupcake. That's kind of what, you know, how I think of it anyway. So I thought it would be easy to separate out the tiny pieces, and they'll be easier to find. I like the big pieces too, don't get me wrong. I use them a lot, but I was just starting, you know, the little ones get lost. So that's kind of where my head is at, is try to find a home for all the little teeny tiny pieces, and then we can go from there. Now, I'm not sure if I've made the best use of all these cubbies yet, so, because I have a lot of arrows, and I'm looking here and I'm like, do I need to move it to a bigger section? But, I separate, see, I have flowers here and I have flowers here, but these ones are a little bit bigger, so I didn't really want to mix the small ones, but those are kind of big. So what if I did this? See, this is what happens. You keep finding supplies, and then you end up outgrowing your system. This has got a couple little leaves, but those can go in the leaves down here. And then I think these little flowers will fit up here. I just didn't want them to get mixed in. That one's kind of big. We can put that one down here. I just didn't want them to get mixed and lost in with the bigger stuff. So there we go. And then I'll have more room for arrows, which I think I'm going to need because I have quite a few. And we'll find something else to put in that this little petal here. But isn't this thing so cute? I've eyeballed it for a long time, but I've never, I just kept saying, no, I don't need it. And then finally it was on sale and I couldn't say no. I just couldn't say no. But, so not only do I have all these wood veneer, but I have ephemera I need to organize. I have papers. I have kits I need to repackage. I have so much stuff that's just been hiding out in my shelves and just tucked everywhere. And I am losing track of what I own, to be honest. And, so I'm really trying to take good inventory of what I have and what I own so I can start utilizing it better, more efficiently. So that's really what's driven me to do all of this. It's just, I need to use my stuff, but it's hard to use it if you forget it exists. And if that makes any sense. I hope it makes sense. I'm not sure if it does, but it makes sense to me anyway. So yeah, so I have a busy couple, and I'm not going to get this all done tonight. There's just no way. So I figured it would, if I could get through these little tiny, the tiny embellishment pieces, I'm doing pretty good. That's how I'm looking at it. Because if you try to tackle it all at once, it just gets overwhelming, and you're just going to walk away because you're just like, nope, not today. It's too much work. And, that's, if you just break it down into small, manageable steps and tasks, you're gonna get a lot more accomplished in the long run. So let's see here. Just taking a look. So I have these clouds, but there's not really that many in here. I'm just looking at what else is in my drawer. So I'm not sure if I want to waste a whole petal on clouds or not. So let's pull these guys out. And I think I have so many more arrows that I think I want to put the arrows in here because I really like the arrows. We're going to do that, but all right, here we go again. Shifting some stuff around. So I'm going to put these buttons over here. And the reason these buttons are in here is because they're kind of a wood, they're like wooden buttons, and so I've had them tucked in with my wood veneer. So I thought this would be easy to keep them all confined in one place and I could see them. All right, so now I have little arrows and then big arrows. Yes, I like that. That's how my brain works anyway. I kind of want things somewhat together, so I only have to go looking in one place. Try to be efficient with the way I organize. I'm not always successful, but but isn't this so pretty to look at? It's a really great container. And then it just closes up, and I'm just gonna, I can leave it on my desk, or I can set it on top of my shelf. Lots of possibilities for sure. Okay, so I have little mason jars. All right. So that is pretty much almost what we're going to fit in there. So let's start going through these little containers. So I have like these cute little, so these Halloween wood veneers, I should probably put with my Halloween collections rather than in here, and then I'll know where they're at. Right? That would make sense. Because when I scrap Halloween, I take everything out. Just, you know, my whole Halloween collections. I have separate drawers for Halloween. So I think it makes more sense to put those with the Halloween stuff rather than keeping them in my wood veneer drawer. I have quite a bit of them. I used a few on some layouts this year, but I didn't realize how many more I had. That's awesome. I think, where did I get those? I think I got these at the Target dollar spot a couple years ago. I tell you, that can be a treasure trove of embellishments if you hit it right. I love the Target dollar spot. Love, love, love it. And I have a lot of painted wood veneer. Oh, there's another, but I'm not going to use those. And I am purging while I'm doing this, as you just saw. Like, I am getting rid of stuff that I will not use. I'm not hanging on to it. Like these big buttons or flare, whatever you want to, I will not use these. Just isn't my style. So I'm setting this stuff aside. I've got a bunch of like deer heads and mason jars. I don't need this many, so I'm going to be purging those items for somebody else to enjoy. So, and it feels good to do that. Houses. All right. Oh, and I have little bats. So I have ghost pumpkins and bats. Aren't those cute? So cute. Okay. So I'm going to put those in a little baggie and put those with Halloween. So then now what I have is painted wood veneer. So I'm going to put all my painted wood veneer in here. And you know, this is a questionable bin because I don't use a lot of painted wood veneer. But summertime's coming. These are great summer colors, so I'm going to keep them for now. But this might be something I donate later. If I don't use it, it's going to be donated. So we've got some more in here. I just love wood veneer. I can't tell you how much I love it. I love it, I love it. These were from close to my heart. And again, these are little like wood veneer arrows with gold writing, but honestly, I don't know. They're not really my style. So I think I'm going to put those in donate as well. We got some more painted wood veneer. So here is another crossroads, right? We've got painted wood veneer and then we have some gold pieces. Do we keep gold separate? How much do I have, actually? I don't have a lot. So I'm going to put this in with that. And I'll just cut this so it fits. See, when I organize, I really think about how am I going to look for this product? Like when I'm seeking something out, what's going to make sense to me? And so if I'm looking for something gold, for me, it would make sense because it's not plain veneer. It's colored. So for my brain, I'd be like, oh, it's probably with my other painted wood veneer. However, if I had enough of it, I would very well just create a gold section for wood veneer if I had enough of it. So either one would work. But I think it's really important to think about when you're organizing, like how you would seek out something. And so you put it in a place that makes sense for you to look for it there, right? I hope that makes sense to you all. How does your brain work? How do you look for things? What makes sense to you? Because you're the one that's going to be going and looking for this stuff. I don't know how many times I have like organized something and I put it in a place just because it fit the mold of whatever else I was organizing, and then come to find out I forgot it was even there, or I didn't know to look for it in that place, because that just didn't make sense. It's not how my brain worked. So I think it's really, really important to pay attention to how you think about things, and how you look at. So here's more painted wood veneer. I'm putting these in here. Even though they're like a darker wood veneer, they're still painted, so I'm putting them in that cup. Yeah, so even you can have multiple places where you store your embellishments. Like I said, I have a Halloween drawer, so instead of putting these Halloween wood veneer in my wood veneer drawer, I'm going to put them in my Halloween drawer with all my other Halloween supplies. To me, in my head, that just makes sense. And that's where I would go looking for those items. So these are all, well, these are some thin wood veneer pieces, but the rest of this is all painted wood veneer. It's got gold. See, these I really like. They're hearts with like some gold writing. And I'm just going to call those painted wood veneer. And so all of that's going in there. Lovely, lovely. All right, so next we have, so I think I can put clouds in with leaves because it's nature. So I'm going to do that. And then I've got these little houses, these little banners, this little round banner. I'm going to donate these because they're not my style. And then we've got some words, which I have a different, I'll put those in a cubby. Alright, so these I don't care for. And so all of these are bigger tags and words and numbers. So how do we want to go about these? So I think these are all tags. I'm going to put these in with, oh, that one's cute, with my other signs and tags. I think we're going to keep this container here maybe for letters and numbers. Oh, there's another flower. See, things are just randomly put places. All my fault. Nobody else is in here but me, so I can't blame anybody else. It is all me. So I think I'm going to put the, oh, look at that. 20 minutes is already up. That flew by. Holy moly. We're done already. Wowzers. So if you were only going to do 20 minutes, you know, walk away and do something fun and crafty or enjoy yourself. Or I'm going to go on, I'm going to try to finish my wood veneer drawer before I call it a night. So if you want to stick around and see this through with me, feel free to stay. But yeah, 20 minutes is done. Alright, so I'm going to just do little banners, and then I'm going to save this cup here to my left for letters and words. Or, yeah. Letters and numbers. Not words. Oh, that's a little image. And this one on my right is banners and shapes and tags. I think that will work. So these are all numbers and letters. I'm going to put these in with this. And these are tags, but they have words on them, so they're going to go in here. These I have another spot for. Alright, so I have these really pretty engraved flowers, but if I'm 100% honest with myself, these are so pretty, but I will never use them. I just don't think I'll ever use them. So I think I'm going to donate these. And then I have just a little bit. I saved a few mason jars and some deer. And I'm going to put these with the my leaves and my clouds and my nature. To me, that's nature. So that's where that's going. Good, good. All right. So I think I'm going to close this for now. Isn't that so cool? I just love that. Oh, we're getting a little full here. I think something's getting caught. All right, well, that is certainly something we have to be mindful of. There we go. Just making sure your stuff's laying flat. All right, I'm going to keep that right there, and I'm going to pull this drawer over so you can see what else is going on, what's left of my wood veneer drawer. All right, so these are all organized. I'm going to put this guy in here. And so now I have some banners. I just kept these in my wood veneer drawer just because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. And they're kind of rustic and canvasy, so I thought it would be okay. So that being said, I think we can still keep them in here, but I'm going to toss them in the cup. So what I have over here, so I have a lot of picture frames, which I love. I love, love, love. Oh, that's got to go in there. And then I have some banners. This cute umbrella, that's weather. I can put that there. And then I have these those cute banners. Some phrases. There's another tiny piece. Donate. Here's another. Oh, that fit. Just trying to maximize the space here and kind of put them in order that makes sense to me. And then I have all of these here that are unopened. And then here's all my scripty fonts. Now, I don't usually use glitter, but I do have quite a few glitter wood veneer. So I'm going to keep them in here for now, but when I revisit this drawer, I will be asking myself, do I really want to keep these glitter wood veneer? So I'm going to have to make a note, or yeah, probably make a note or remind myself that I have some wood veneer words that I need to use or lose, right? I gotta get it out. I think that's, and I've got some painted, these are words, but they're painted. So I'm gonna put those in here because they're not a scripty font. All right, so that's where I leave these. And then I have these right here that will also go. And then I have all these unopened packets. So I'm going to get rid of these because not really my style. Look, we have numbers. I'm just going to open them up. They're Avery L. I love Avery L. These are tiny, but I don't have any more. I don't think I have any more space. Now that I've just done that, I should probably open this guy up again and see if I do. Nope. All right. We'll just keep those in the number container. Not a big deal. We'll just keep them in there. All right. I've got some little hearts with words. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah, I've got some room right here. Hearts. I love the hearts. The hearts are like my favorite. So this here is a number, but it's Christmas, so I'm going to put this in with my Christmas drawer because that's what I will use it for my Remember December album probably. So I'm going to put that there. And then we've got some more plain wood veneer. These are adhesive, but that's all right. We can just trim them up. And we've got some a leaf and generic shapes, and the rest are just different signs and stuff. So I'm just going to stick it here in this bigger section. Easy to see, makes sense. And then I have Easter. Aren't these little bunnies adorable? I think I'm going to keep this together in the package because it's specific to a holiday. So I'm just going to put those in here unopened. All right, so now I have more of the Jen Hatfield wood veneer. So these flowers, as you can see, I'm going to give away, but I got this because I love, love, love the frames, the little houses. So I use 3/4 of this package, so, and they were on sale. So I always buy it when it's on sale. All right, so I'm having an issue opening the package though. There we go. I really enjoy projects like these because it forces me to get re-familiar with my product again, because you kind of forget what you have after a while. And so reorganizing and playing with, you know, feeling and touching and looking at your product really helps you connect with it, and you remember what you have. And where did I put houses? See, look at that, I've already forgotten. Oh, they're in here. Home. Nope, they're not. They're in here. Look, I've already forgotten where I put some stuff. Isn't that funny? They're in here. Okay. Maybe I'll put this in there. Sorry, a little sidetrack. But you look, feel, and touch your product again, and then you start, you know, it helps you remember what you have when you reorganize it. Because if it's just always in a drawer, you know, you forget about it eventually. So this is a really great way to become re-familiar with your stash, your product, so you can remember it exists, right? That's why you bought it, to use it. So you got to try to find a way to remember that you have it. All right, we've got some leaves. Again, I know this has some gold on it, but I'm going to put it in nature because that's where I would look for it. We just got some words, which will go here. It's a little leaf. I can't remember where I got these ones. This was a great set of wood veneer. I don't know if it was, for some reason I want to say it was like Pink Fresh wood veneer set, like the gold leaf. So pretty. I absolutely loved it. See, look at, I got more Halloween. I have tons of it, which is a good thing because I love Halloween. And so here's another sheet. A lot of this I won't use. I do love the flamingo, so I'll probably use him. And then these little banners I'll certainly use. But the flowers and the cactus, I don't think I'll use, so I'll donate. I'm just going to take the adhesive off so they don't stick to other products. So whenever I organize, I always try to do a little purging too, because, you know, your tastes change, and I'm not one that I don't mind letting go of supplies that I'm not going to use anymore. I really don't. I'd rather somebody else enjoy it. So, and a lot of times that, you know, I've bought this stuff on sale, and, you know, I thought I wanted it, and then I realized it's not my style, or I bought it, I thought I would use it, and I don't use it. So I have some more So these are Christmas themed wood veneers, so I'm not going to put these in here. It's going to go over there. And that's okay, as long as you're okay with it. And then, you know, you're okay with, you should be, if you never use the product, don't hold on to it. And then next time you go shopping, right, you'll remember, you learn something about yourself every time you organized. You learn what you like, what you don't like. So next time you're out and about and you see something that's on sale, for example, just because it's on sale, you don't go and grab and buy it. You're just like, you stop and think, am I going to really use this? And I know I do that. I still love shopping and I love a good deal, but I'm learning, my space is starting to become, filled up, and I'm really starting to be a little bit more particular about what I actually purchase, because I'm like, do I want to use valuable real estate in my craft room for this item? Am I going to use it? So this exercise really teaches you a lot about yourself and to ask those questions when you're out and about. So there's lots of great reasons why you should constantly reorganize and go through your product. So I think this is all my wood veneer. Yay! I'm looking on my pile over here, and wood veneer is tackled. So we're gonna close up my little bloom. I'm gonna keep doing this. I just find this so cool. It just looks so neat and pretty when you open it up. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I bought it. It's fun. It's a fun organizing item. So this is just gonna go probably on the shelf behind me. It kind of looks like, when it's on the shelf and you can't see it from above, it kind of looks like a cake. And then here is now my tidied up wood veneer drawer. Look, everything has a place, a compartment. It's not strewed everywhere. Nothing's mixed up. I'm so happy about that, because this was really bothering me for some time. So it felt really good to get this organized. So I hope you guys accomplished something as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. And expect more of these to come, because you guys saw that pile earlier. I have a ton of stuff to go through. So it does certainly make the time go a lot faster when I'm talking to you all and sharing my thoughts and process. So give this a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure you hit subscribe so you do not miss future videos and content. And I will see you guys all again soon. Happy organizing. Bye.